Hi, good morning. I'm back. This is Roz again. I know I did a show yesterday on Facebook. It's not on YouTube as of yet. And that was My Best Day show. This is My Best Day live. I'm doing a little bit of everything, trying to get it better, to get the word out that God is able. And the first thing I do is pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Glory! I'm truly grateful that I can do it at different times. The cameraman's not here today. I'm doing it solo. And I'm okay with that. I'm thinking about what God can do. I really think that maybe with this virus, I don't know if the rain might do something different. I listened to the news a little bit today, and right now they said yesterday that the totals have went up with deaths. Somebody's dying every day. Those are things that we have to accept. The thing is, we have to protect ourselves. Wash your hands. I was at BJ's this morning. If you're not in Connecticut, it's a store where, they sell in bulk. And, they got the carriages and they wipe them down and all that good stuff. And I was asking the girl the same question, if it's on the carriage and you wipe it and it stays for 2 or 3 days because the carriage has metal and plastic, does that get rid of it? I don't know. And we both smiled and we both said, I don't know, But the big thing that we have to do is keep praying. Protect yourself. Be wise with the things that you're doing. They say 6 feet. Okay, I got that. Your own discretion. I'm truly, I don't know. I only could tell, someone said that I tell about my stories. And I got a bunch of them. And I was thinking, and I don't know if I told you that I have 2 friends that died of AIDS. And I got high with both of them. They were females. And by the grace of God, I didn't contract AIDS. I just had a test the other week. Because you're supposed to get the test every 5 years, just in case. But one of my good friends, it was many years ago, when AIDS first came out, and she was bedridden, and she said, Rob, they used to call me Nate, give me a hit. And her aunt said, girl. I said, well, hey, that's what she want. So I went and got a hit, and she took a hit, and then I took one. It was dangerous, I guess. I don't know, but I didn't and it said it's through saliva. I didn't. Then my other friend, again with Randy, I did crack 9 months. 9 months. I remember. I used to pray and ask God to make him strong because I was weak in my addiction. And I'll tell you again, he weighed 7 pounds and 14 ounces. Today he lives in California, on his own. He's independent. He has an associate's degree in drums. That's not a good profession right now, but it's going to be okay. And he has faith in it. And that's whatever we're going through in life. We have to have faith. I didn't understand who God was when I was pregnant with Randy. I knew there was a God. I thought there was a God. I used to pray to God. But I didn't know the power of God. until it started opening he started revealing himself to me. As I said, Randy weighs 7 pounds and 14 ounces and 22 inches long. And the doctor said, he all right. You know, it was a nurse practitioner. She said, he just got a big head. I said, what? She said, he'll grow into it. Guess what? He did. You know, and those are things that I think of, the dangers not knowing. See, the innocent, when you're innocent, not knowing that God covers you. God covered my son and me. And that's what God does. You know, when you're not sure of who he is, just keep praying. In the rooms, AA, it says, bring the body, the mind, and follow. And sometimes you have to just be there. You know, as you go through what you go through. You know, if you want to change, you got to want to change. And then, you know, because part of me, I didn't want to get high. But the addiction, I couldn't help myself. You know, and that's not an excuse. That's just a fact. You know, you see people that are, they're, you know, strung out or whatever, and you say, look at they can, no. It ain't that easy. You got to be in somebody else's shoes. It says, by the grace of God, there go I. So you just can't look at somebody and judge them because you're not there. Because by the grace of God, there could be you. You know, and, you know, I think of many instances that God has revealed to me of the things that I do. Like today, I did a show yesterday, and I didn't save it, so I couldn't put it on YouTube. And, you know, hey, that's life. So I listened to my spirit, so I came, and my granddaughter's doing it. And then I'm going to do another one today, Lord willing, about 5:30. You know, I don't know what I got to say, but I'm going to say it. You know, there's a place that God has for each of us. And no matter what the picture look like, you know, you have to strive for it. Things hurt. Life hurts sometimes. It really does. There's pain in living. You know, when people die, there's no more pain. The living has the pain. You know, when I have 2 sisters that passed, they have no more pain. My mother passed. She has no more pain. My dad, no more pain. But as I live, there's pain. You know, and I'm understanding that if I keep God in it, the pain is not going to be that bad. Death will come to me and everybody else. But the fact of the matter, do the will of God, and whatever you're going through, you know. And I guess I don't know why I'm on this, you know, this death roll thing. But accept the things you cannot change, and have the courage to change the things you can. That's one of the things of AA. I came through AA to be where I am today. And I remember people like, AA is gonna, you know, they just want to control people. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're just giving people a direction. Because when you're out in the street, there's no direction. You're looking for that next bottle, next drug, next hit, whatever you want to call it. You're always looking for that next one. There's no peace. You know? You can't sleep because the drugs is calling you. And that's part of inside of you. You know, some people never drank a day in their life. Praise God. You know, they never did a drug. But them same people got jacked up lives too. It's just life. You know? Because you don't drink and drug, don't make you no better than nobody else. You know, I'm blessed that I've been on both sides of the fence. I know what it is to drink and drug. I know what it is not to. You know, and what I do is strive. Because there's better for me, just like you. You know, our children. Right now, if anyone's going to text me, I will text you back. It's right, because it's just me. So therefore, I can't see. But I want you to, if you would, respond to me. Give me insight. Give me information. Tell me what it is that you want to hear. And then we can work this together. Because I am my brother's keeper. I come to inspire, encourage, and enlighten. Those are my purposes. To help people go through and understand it's all right no matter where you are. If you're down in the dumps for today, it's okay. But you trust God. Turn to God. Allow Him to fix it. Today I got up and I went to BJ's. I don't even shop at BJ's. I really don't, cause it has bulk. But Spirit said go, so I went. Whatever. And I went and got paper towel. Too many paper. I already got paper towel. I was like, what am I doing? Hogging stuff? But I got to give some to my son and his family. So I'm okay. Things are okay when you look at it as that. I want to tell you something. My brother's, he'd be an alcoholic if he had money. But he just get drunk when he drank. So, and today he went and he normally have to tell him stuff. Clean the bathroom, make your bed, like he's a kid. He's 66 years old, I think. Yeah, something like that. And I have to catch myself. Stop nagging him. And today, he took out the garbage, guys. Whoop, whoop. I didn't, and then I said, but he didn't put a bag in it. And when I told him to put a bag in it, he's like, shut up. But it's okay. Hey, somebody came up. I'm not going to say who it is. But everything's good. And I can't express it enough. When I change, when you change, your family members change. People have struggles in this day and age. We all do. But it's how you handle. It's not the action, it's the reaction. Whatever happens, you can fall apart, you can act out, and you can just face whatever it is. I was telling you the other day about how I was complaining to myself about only working three days, and then some told me, look, remember when you ain't worked a whole year? So, think about the things you got. You don't have to worry about what you don't have. Because if you put God in it, God's going to fix it. I'm a living witness to what God can do when you allow Him and you trust Him to do the things you need. And all you have to do is pray in your way. He'll teach you the Lord's Prayer, but He'll guide you for the things that He needs you or you need to have. And again, don't worry about what you don't have, because everything will be sufficient. You'll have the food you need. You'll have the gas in your car. And if you don't, catch a bus. And right now, I think for a couple of days, they were giving free buses. So, I don't want to catch a bus, but if I have to, I have to. I was blessed that I have a mechanic that takes care of my car. And I can pay him, because I do have a job. And ain't nothing, it's just part of my life. But I had to get here, because at one time, not excluding the year I didn't work, but before then, a few years before that, I didn't have a job. I didn't. I didn't want one either. And sometimes we don't. People like, I ain't got no job. Because you don't want one. Right now, people can't work because of the virus. There's certain things you could do, but you got to find that. You don't have to just sit home. Like what I'm doing now, I'm not working, but I'm talking to somebody to tell you it's okay. To inform you that no matter what you're going through, pray. They got churches on, on Facebook. I think T.D. Jakes is on YouTube. And you got to do what you got to do. And then you got the Bible. And the Bible's on your phone. So those times that you don't have anything to do, read the Bible. When you get that, I can't say it good, it's a stinking thinking. When you start thinking those things that's not needed in your life, you got to pray. We all need to pray. I pray all the time because I don't want to go back. I don't want to do what I used to do. I want my life to be better. You know, I want my children to be better. Somebody's looking at the phone. Is there anything? And are you reading it? He's reading it. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But again, you can call me at 203-466. Stop. 466-9080. Text me your name, and I'll text you because I text over 301 persons every day. You know, and I'm proud of that. Sometimes I be tired because, you know, I get up 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, every morning. When I don't work, I'm up that time. I go back to bed sometimes. But this is what God has ordained me to do. I have to do it every day. You know, I know that they have prayer on the phone, and some people do it every day because I used to be on a prayer line with them. And then some people do Monday to Friday. But I'm glad that when I learned the prayer line that it was Monday through Friday. Because Monday through Sunday, every day. And the reason, because I don't think it brought me to the fact that God's not part-time. I don't want God to come in my life because it's Saturday and like, God, I'm talking to him. He like, well, I'm busy. I was like, huh? And I think when you do it but that's just my thinking. I think a lot of different things because we're all different. I know what I have to do in my life for my life to be better. You know? When I look at my son, you know, he's a pain sometimes. Are you making that noise on purpose? He's getting ice right now. Can I tell you who his name is? A lot of you know him. What's your name, boy? His son's name, Roland. That's Roland, everybody. And I'm proud of him.
Mom.
Oh, you know, Lord, here we go. Not me. Not me. Wasn't he the one that put his hand like that? Don't jump in it if you don't want to be in it. But I'm just proud to that. Come here. Oh. But things are well in my life. And it's not because of me, it's because of God. You see anything down here? I'm talking to him because it's live. What is that? What do you say? Nothing? He's not saying anything. But I want you to respond. This is when I need another person because they can tell me. But if not, I'll be able to talk to you soon. I'm going to only stay on here now for half an hour because about 5:30 I'm going to do another show. And that's because, Lord willing, I can. But all I want you to know is trust God. Whatever is going on in your life. For me, the roadmap is God, me, and everybody else. You know, because that's how it works. That's just for me, though. And I hope for you, too. Because if I trust God and give him all the things of my life, if anything goes wrong or awry, he can fix it. If I put anybody else before him, people can't do what God can do. And if I put others before me, how can I expect him to do for me? But if I trust him, he does me, then I can help others. You know? I can give to others. So many people, when I haven't worked for this time, have stepped up to the plate and just helped me. I didn't ask them, you know? Joyce, Dorothy, Carol, 2 Dorothys. I'm going to do this for you. You know, Betty, you know, her husband, you know, for GP. I was like, wow. The other week, I went to Georgia for Christmas. My son paid my trip, and I met someone I ran into him, right? It was Nick. And I ran into Nick, and I trust what the Spirit tells me, right or wrong. So I asked, Nick hit me, I hit him. We were having a play, he bought a ticket, I put him on my list, so I text him every day. Then he texts me back, he said, you know what, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help your church. You know, and he knew some people, and he gave turkeys to the church. And he said to me, if you need anything, just let me know. And I'm going on the trip. I was like, oh, man, I don't know this man. But I did. I asked him $150. He said, come get it. I went and got it. And the other day, because I'm working, I told him, I said, as soon as I get my job, I'll pay you. I texted him, I said, a couple of weeks, I'm going to pay you your money, and I really appreciate it. He texted me back and said, no, you're not. That's for you. You just be well. I was like, wow, look at God. You know? He says, keep texting me and keep doing what you're doing. And God put people in your life just like that. No reason. You know, I backed into this man. Yeah, nice little sports car. And I backed into it, you know, and I have insurance, so my insurance paid for it and everything. But you don't know when God's going to put somebody in your life. You can't disregard people for, you know, the accident, like, oh, God, but that was a purpose for it. And a lot of things are just like that. You know, today, it was like, yesterday, someone said, go to BJ's. I'm like, I wasn't even shocked. But I went. I still don't know why I went. But I went. You know, and they didn't have no toilet paper. You know, but they had paper towels, so I got paper towels, whatever. And, you know, I'm grateful today that I can buy what I want, but there's really nothing I want other than $1 million. But there's really nothing. My needs are met by God, and if you sit back and realize that, God does supply all your needs. Again, it's your wants that get in the way. It's you want this, and it's not important right now. You know, you got to put it in perspective of what it is you really need, and look around and see that you already have it. And if you got it, it's not a need, it's a want. You know, I'm just grateful. If any of my cousins in North Carolina are listening, oh, hi. But I want you guys to, on My Best Day Live, I want you to like and share. On My Best Day Show, same thing. I'm going to put this on YouTube, so I'm going to need you to do the same thing, to like, share, and subscribe. I know it seems like a lot, but just do this for me. You know, I just want us to communicate, and sooner or later I'm going to studio. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. And a lot of this will be clearer for me and for you. But as I said, a half an hour, and I really thank you for listening, and I'm going to pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Glory! Finish.
Lauren said, I thought you wasn't going anywhere.